Hi, you're watching Movie Guide. I'm your host, Evie Bearcara, and we're at the premiere of the Wingfeather Saga. And we're going to talk to some of the cast and crew. So, how excited are you to actually see the finished product? Because your voice.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have not seen any of it. This is the first time I've seen anything like it except the trailer. But it's so exciting because I actually get to see what it looks like.
When you were reading the script, what were you thinking? Were you thinking this is something I would want to even watch?
Yes. As soon as I read the script, I was like, this character is me. Like, I am this character. We relate in so many ways, and I was so excited when I got the part, and so excited to record it, and so excited to see it.
So, there's a lot of there are more scarier and darker things in it. And so how was that for you to kind of talk about those things or go through those things in the show?
I hadn't really done anything as intense as that before. So it was cool to kind of experience that that kind of intensity and kind of figuring out how to act it out. And then looking back at my life and trying to find events that had that, that feeling that I could go back to and pull from.
What are some of the themes that you like out of it? There's a lot of like fighting the darkness and like bringing light to things and faith. How are those kind of important to you?
One of the biggest parts that I love is the family aspect to it. Our family is all super close, and I also have a little brother, and we have kind of the same interactions that Jane and Dig do.
So tell me about your role in Wingfeather.
I am Farinia, owner of Farinia's Flower Shop and part of the resistance against the Fangs. It's a small role, but a really fun one.
And I love that each character in this saga, series is very different, And so what were the things that you were like, I really want to do this?
So I've been a massive fan of this book series for over a decade. My connection with it is Andrew Peterson. I was making my first record. I had written a song based on one of the characters from this book, Podo Helmer. And I get to interact with Podo in my role, which is pretty fun for me because I'm a big fan of that character. But I will never forget, we got a knock on the door of the studio. It was right next to the Rabbit Room. And I'm recording this song that's inspired by Andrew's character. And Andrew knocks on the door and says, I love this song. I love the sound of this. And I about passed out. I was like, this is inspired by your books. I'm a huge fan of you. So from that moment, my first tour as an artist was with Andrew Peterson on Behold the Lamb of God. I was a backer of that first Kickstarter project. So for 10 years later, to be reading the books with my children, we're in the middle of book 3. And then, so before we even knew I was going to be in the series, and then to get asked to be a part of the series is just like
so full circle for you.
You're just fan again. Yeah. Just like, this is amazing.
So, your kids, were they also part of the reason that you wanted to do it?
If I had said no, I don't think they ever would have forgiven me. I would never have said no, but this is for sure like the coolest mom moment I've ever had with them. They're here.
I'm a popular singer. Why don't you love that? But it's like,
no, this is
to be an animated character.
They think that's cool, but like, this is definitely cooler. So they are literally off at the Dragon Day Festival. They're running around. They have some friends here from their school, and we were walking up tonight with the big light shining, and they were like, it's red carpet time, baby.
And I just love that it's all about family. It's like a strong family.
It's a strong family in the book, and included in that, which is what I love for them. It's a mirror for kids who are working out because they struggle too. They fight. They have to say sorry. They have to forgive each other. And so to have that present in a book that they're super engaged with, they don't feel like they're being taught. They're just held up a mirror and kind of shown a path through things that they're facing on their own. And so it's not fangs of dang, but it's jealousy or, making mistakes and feeling ashamed and learning how to get back up and try again. So I'm just so grateful for that. And I think it's great for any family to read together.
I know, what a great thing to show kids, who are going through those things and to actually talk about them and how to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm like, have you guys ever felt like this? They're like, yeah, just just right before we sat down to read this book. So it's been a huge gift to our family. And then we'll read it again when our 4-year-old gets a little older, and it'll be fun to relive it all.
So how exciting is it to be here on the red carpet? You guys have a long red carpet for
We do have a long red carpet. I've never done this before, so this is all exciting.
you're doing well.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm just, the anticipation is building because all of these fine folks that are here don't even know what's about to happen.
I'm wondering that because
Including us.
it's your words, and it's your art, and it's like, how do you? Does it make you stressed to be like?
We're
No.
very excited.
Just excited, yeah. I think, sure, they could watch it and maybe not take to it as much as we have, but odds are good that they're going to like it. So, yeah.
Feeling good about it.
Tell me about it. Tell us about it.
So The Shift is a sci-fi film. It's also the first feature film from Angel Studios. So it's a big responsibility, but we're excited about it. It's very much about Angel Studios' mission, about amplifying light, but doing it from a place of darkness, looking at the rough time that our lead character goes through, trying to find the light in the midst of that.
So what was the origin of the project? Because, Wingfeathers is a book. Was there something,
So we're also, I believe, Angel's only original IP. It's not based on anything. It's an original story, and it's great because we've been able to build together with Angel, build the audience, build into making this film. And
they told us a lot about how they're really excited about the creatives. How has that experience been with them, with Angel Studios and you guys?
Yeah, it's a fantastic environment, especially for indie filmmakers, to step in and work with a group of like-minded people that really honor the creative process and are doing everything to come around these guys, myself, to give flight to this story. It's super supportive in the best kind of way.
And also content that you're not nervous about that won't offend your faith, right? But your audience is older, right? Or what's the...
yeah, I mean, look, it's a sci-fi film. So, from our point of view, that's the broadest possible audience. If you look at the top 10 films of all time, 7 of them are sci-fi films. So this is an opportunity to reach a lot of people that maybe would never watch a typical faith type of film.
2, 1. Hi, you're watching Movie Guide. I'm your host, Evie Bear Carroll, and we're at the premiere of the Wingfeathers. Make sure I said that. Wingfeather Saga. Okay, Wingfeather Saga. I gotta say it a couple times. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hi, you're watching Movie Guide. I'm your host, Evie Bear Carroll, and we're at the premiere of the Wingfeather Saga.